Hey everybody, Brendan here in front of the whiteboard. Today I want to talk about strep throat. A couple of weeks ago, I felt something kind of brewing in the back of my throat. I'm like, something's just not right. Something's off. And then lo and behold, last week, my throat got worse and worse and sore. And then I knew that I had developed strep throat. So in today's video, I'm going to share with you causes, symptoms, Western medicine treatment approach, and then my treatment approach. If you don't know who I am, my name is Brendan. I'm also known as the Gut Whisperer. And my mission here is to share with you, share it with the world really, how to live an optimum gut-friendly lifestyle. And what does that mean? It means that optimizing with healthy foods, good digestible foods, supporting your digestion, and in turn, if you've got a good healthy gut, then the rest of your body and the rest of your health is in good shape. And even if you do get exposed to a sickness like I did, you can recover much faster than what you normally would if you weren't living a gut-friendly lifestyle. So let's dive in. What is strep throat? Strep throat is a form of bacteria. It's known as streptococcus, and it is a bacterial infection. Sometimes a viral infection can lead into the development of strep throat, which is a bacterial infection. So causes, first and foremost, it's the exposure to the bacteria, whether you're sharing a drink or your food or you're touching something and then touching your mouth. That's the easiest way to get exposed to the bacteria. Number two is stress. We know that if you live a stressful lifestyle, then your immune system is going to be somewhat compromised. Number three, again, a weakened immune system. So what weakens our immune system? Overexposure to sugars and processed foods. If you're not living a gut-friendly lifestyle, then things, foods, pathogens, food additives invade into your systemic bloodstream via your gut, and then that causes an immune response. Number four, antibiotic resistance. So you may have been previously infected with strep throat and you may have even got a treatment with antibiotics, and then the next time around the strain is resistant to those particular types of antibiotics. And then all the foods that we're consuming, a lot of foods have antibiotics already laced in them, or the animals were already consuming the antibiotics. So that's another one. And then finally, previous viral infection, like I said earlier. You can get strep throat caused by a previous viral infection. Symptoms, and I had all of them. Oh, it's the worst, honestly. Fever and chills, inflamed tonsils, and that can lead to tonsillitis. Body aches, it's the worst. It literally feels like the sheets are even kind of like hurting your muscles. Poor sleep. I think I fell asleep finally at like 5 o'clock in the morning every morning for like 5-6 nights straight. It was horrible. Lack of appetite. You got to eat, but make sure you're eating good quality foods, and you got to hold off on the processed sugars and the carbs and all that stuff. Headaches, flu symptoms, yes, runny nose, runny eyes, discomfort speaking and swallowing and eating. It literally feels like you're swallowing jagged glass down your throat every time you swallow, every time you talk. It's the worst. Dry cough, and finally, very sore throat. And as you can hear, I'm still not 100%. It's the more I talk, the more it gets aggravated. I'm always drinking water, but it's certainly way better than what it was. But sore throat is definitely the worst. Okay, medical treatment. What do most GPs do to treat strep throat? Well, first, they're going to order a test. They're going to do a rapid test, and they're going to see if it's determined you've got a bacterial infection. Sometimes the rapid test can come back inconclusive, and so what they'll do is they'll order a second test. These test results sometimes vary from 12 hours, 24 hours, 48 hours. So you're kind of waiting around in limbo for a diagnosis. So what most GPs and most doctors will do is they'll say, I'll tell you what, we're going to prescribe you with the antibiotics anyways, because if it is a bacterial infection, it's good that we're going to get treatment right now. And if it's a viral infection, don't worry, then it'll just die off naturally. But that's the problem. That's a huge problem. You can't just naturally blanket or umbrella treat someone with antibiotics if it's not necessarily a bacterial infection. So I'm definitely a fan of antibiotics in some cases, but not every single time. So number four, root cause. The doctor or the GP generally doesn't look at the root cause. They just, okay, you're sick, here's some treatments. That's about it. Number five, alternative treatments. Sure, they're going to say maybe take some cough syrup, maybe take some inflammatory medication, some painkillers just to help, but they're not really going to address the root cause, and they're not going to give you a true natural holistic approach. until this video, until me, I'm gonna share with you my top 12. These are things that I consumed all personally for the treatment of my strep throat. So number one, I gargled with warm salt water. Salt water acts as an antiseptic, it's cleansing, it's healing, it's great, and it's very soothing for your throat. So definitely do that multiple times a day. Number two, I gargled with hydrogen peroxide. There it is right here, hydrogen peroxide, antibacterial, antifungal, antiparasitic. This is like, it's cheap and it's a huge, huge healer. Do some research. Hydrogen peroxide is very, very underrated. I love this product. And then I also used a nebulizer, and this is a nebulizer right here. So I pour the hydrogen peroxide in here, I turn it on, and I'm breathing in little tiny droplets, little tiny vapors of hydrogen peroxide, and they're going all the way down into my lungs and just helping kind of oxygenate and kill off bad bacteria. And it's, like I said, it's antiviral, antiparasitic. It's really, really good. I absolutely love it. I took high dose of vitamin C, so I was taking about 5,000 milligrams a day of vitamin C. Bovine colostrum, there it is right here. Colostrum. Colostrum is the milk that the mom produces right after giving birth in all mammals. And colostrum's got growth factors, IGF factors, immunofactors, so it really supports their immune system. And when a baby is born, the first thing that the baby drinks is colostrum, and that literally sets the entire tone and the pace for the immune system of the baby. So it's really, really healthy and it supports your immune system. Elderberry syrup, this is a new one for me. My girlfriend told me about this. I've never even heard about it before. It acts as an antioxidant, very, very cleansing. I loved it. This is a huge, huge, huge game changer. I'm gonna keep this in my fridge. I'm always gonna have, because it's great for anyone that's got a cold or a sore throat. And right on the onset, just take it. It's really good. Ricola lozenges. So yes, I took a natural lozenge just to help keep my throat sort of moisturized. Rocket Fuel. I got this. This is from Australia. It's crazy, crazy powerful. Literally, all you need is a couple drops, and it's like breathing in the mountains, the fresh air, and it's just like powerful. So I definitely, a huge support with this. This gave me a lot of additional support, just breathing support. I liked it. Number 9, throat coat tea. That's just in my cupboard. Throat coat tea is just really nice because I think it's got licorice root, elderberry as well. So it's just very calming for the throat. I took probiotics. I took zinc, as well as I drank lemon and honey. So that's what I did. And like I said, my throat's, I'm about 90% right now. Today was day 2 back at the gym. So I got relief in roughly around 8 days. Whereas medical treatment, people are gonna get relief in about 10 days after the dose of antibiotics. So again, I'm not negating you from taking antibiotics. What I am saying is, I'm saying that there's natural alternatives. And certainly if you're in dire need, I don't want you to not take antibiotics. Like, they've got a huge place, but at the same time, I was able to get rid of this in roughly around 8 days. Give or take, is gonna be about a 2-week run, but I'm feeling a heck of a lot better. And I just wanted to share that with you because this sucks and I don't want anyone to experience it. And if you do experience it, you've got a lot of choices to go with a natural alternative. If you like this, please hit a like, please hit a share. Share this with someone who's got strep throat. And maybe even leave a comment. Leave a comment down below of a supplement that you took that you really, really enjoyed. And then I'll add that to my arsenal of natural supplements. So thanks so much for watching. Until next time, in good health and in good spirit.